Hi, I'm Dr. Dyan Haspel-Johnson, and it is time for Weekly Sleep Tip. So, this is kind of an interesting concept. This is something that I work with a lot in terms of how I design self-hypnosis for people, make recordings for people, and also how I work with people therapeutically. There's a concept that I learned from a brilliant woman named Cei Davies-Linn, who works with clean language, which is a type of conversational hypnosis. And she made the point to me that I think is so profound, that when we're working with symbols and metaphors and intentions that we find in language, that sometimes we want something, a habit or a feeling, to go away, and the problem with that is that's not really enough to just have something be gone, because we have to follow it to get a transformation of a metaphor, transformation of an experience. If it's just gone, if it's just away, if we could put it in a box, that's great for the moment. But think about it. In any story that you've read, in any fairy tale, in any film that you've seen, when the villain just goes away at the end of the movie, at the end of the story, we know there's going to be a sequel, or there could be a sequel. The thing is if you think about fairy tales, which are sometimes really gruesome and it seems like they'd be so terrifying for children, most of the time, the reason that they're not, the reason that they have stood the test of time, myths and fairy tales and stories like that get passed down from generation to generation and that children still love, even though they're sometimes really terrifying, is because the villain becomes transformed, right? The Wicked Witch melts. She transforms. If a antagonist, a villain, the scary animal or being transforms into dust, the frog becomes a prince. There is this shift that happens where it changes its form. So just kind of keep this in mind in terms of a nightmare, in terms of a difficult emotion, is even imagine it as a changing its form. It could be that the rotten fruit becomes compost in the garden. It can be something like that. Or play it out, the ice melts and becomes water. There needs to be a real shift in the form, in its alchemy. And when that happens in our thought forms and our emotions, then it becomes integrated in a different way. And then that helps alleviate some of the burden. And that, of course, can help us to sleep better and have clearer energy. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. And go to the link in my profile. You can download more information. And sweet dreams. All right.